So, Jimbo, how are you doing 24 hours on from, baseball and what we had to do?
Okay.
You okay?
I mean, that's not... Yeah, what? Did you expect me to come in here hot-headed and angry?
No.
I know it's all in good fun. If you were serious...
No, I would.
We would have an aside.
Right, if I was serious, I would have kept it somewhere else. But I mean, it was
content,
fun.
baby.
Yeah. So yeah, we're back with the G1 Football League, Week 5 now, and well, luckily this a lot of this baseball stuff, has been dealt with, and we haven't had to deal with it from football. Luckily, football is kind of straightforward, easy going. Just gotta pick a game that we're gonna do this week. Where's the pen? All right. So. Alright, I've gotten everything. I've switched up the officiating rules because every week I change, how the officials act. Because there are several different levels, how they like to act, calling, flags on the plays and such. So everything is set. We can go ahead and, we can not waste any time. Go ahead and get into this.
We're getting into it.
All right, here we go. And I already have highlighted the game we are going to watch, essentially, and we shall officiate and commentate over. And that is the Pittsburgh Pilots and the undefeated Jacksonville Oranges. They are 4-0 so far. Whereas I think almost everybody else has a loss. Go ahead and check here real quick. And do this while I'm thinking of it. Thank you, Nick, for coming online. So yeah, they have losses. They got losses. Oh, wait, nope. The Cowboys. RT California Cowboys. They are undefeated. And that is it. But still, in two instances here in the G1 sports leagues that I run, Florida is at the top of the heap. And that's kind of strange that has happened, not gonna lie. Because I've had no, I didn't fuck with anything to make them that good, that's for damn sure. And so what we're going to do is like what we do every week here. We're going to simulate all these games, which fucking Funhouse, the bastards.
What happened?
Well, I don't know if anybody has kept up with Funhouse, but they're changing their stuff. They're not like changing their content or nothing, but they're like
changing their logo.
Their look. They're changing their look. They're getting away from like the orange and like the big H and all that type of stuff. And once I saw they were doing that, I was like, those fuckers. But that's the way it works. I mean, I've got the inside Gaming Grizzlies on here, and Inside Gaming is barely a thing anymore.
Yeah.
And luckily, nothing. I have nothing else really based around a whole lot of other stuff. So it's all okay. It just sucks when you're a creator like I am and you have things based on things and they change and or go away. So, yeah. So let's go ahead and let's get into the simulating. Up first, we've got the, well, aforementioned Inside Gaming Grizzlies and the Sentinels. Simulate game. Oh, not bad. 12-19. All right. Then up next, we got the Game Attack Gorillas and the RT California City Cowboys. Simulate game and 19-13. All right. Oddly similar scores there. So the Game Day Guardians and the Big House 20-19. All right. And now the St. Louis Lions and the Fighting Roosters. Oh, well, 14-24. That is vastly different right there, so that's good. And now the Twitch Timberwolves and the RT New York Rhinos. 16-14. All right. Now the Houston Achievers, or Achievement Hunter and Kinda Funny here. 18-6. And now that'll lead us right here to this game. We'll save that for after we're done. So it doesn't, when we're done with this, it doesn't automatically switch us to the next week or something weird. And we could just simulate it and so on and so forth.
There we go. Hey, look at that. San Antonio and Indianapolis almost had the same score as the final baseball game last night.
Ha! Well, I mean, we got a bet, technically, of what was the score? Like 16-9 or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, and also I put this on this time the base instead of doing like what I do with baseball, I'm putting it under the game. I put this stream under sports because like Maximum Football 2020 doesn't have like an actual thing. It just has a gray box and all that type of stuff. So sports is actual sports, and you never know. Maybe a sports fan will come in here and
who might join us?
yeah, maybe they'll join us for this simulation type thing. It may not be real sports, but it's real video game sports.
Real to me, damn it!
Exactly.
And if you're in chat, let us know.
Yep, if you're here in chat chilling out, say hi. I do have a lurk command, so if you're here lurking, it's good to let us know that, hey, somebody's here enjoying our work, having a good time.
Lurk, I'm sorry.
No, not twerk, Jimbo.
Lurk, my bad.
All right, here it is. We're going to see the Pittsburgh Pilots and the Jacksonville, Florida Oranges. So let me send this out here real quick.
Technically, I'm here from RT Pittsburgh, but I can't remember the last time I texted you.
Whoops, that is not how you spell pilots.
It's on the screen.
I know, it went to, like, autocorrect it. And it's like, that is not how you spell pilots. And there it is. We are off. Out there in the Twitter sphere, so let's go ahead. Get this game going. All right, hello everybody and welcome. We are back here with more G1 Football League action. Another week, another game. As tonight, we've got the Pittsburgh Pilots and the Florida Oranges here at the Oranges Stadium. As we got a coin toss, I'm here. James is here as always, and it looks like Pittsburgh has chose to receive.
Should be a good one. Of course, Pittsburgh coming into this matchup looking to end the undefeated streak of the Jacksonville Oranges. As of course, Pittsburgh sitting at a rough start, a record of 1-3 with the Jacksonville Oranges, of course, being 4-0 on this season.
All right, they are definitely the underdogs in this situation. Only one other team here in the G1 Football League has a little bit of a undefeated streak, but that actually, from what I understand earlier, was taken away by the Game Attack Gorillas. So, yeah, it's up to the Pilots to see if they can squeeze a win here against the Oranges.
Well, that poor offensive lineman for Pittsburgh was running halfway down the field before he realized nobody else had moved. So it sets it back to a 5-yard penalty. So it's 2nd and 9 here for the Pilots. Sentinel Gray is back. Receiver.
Nope.
And can't
sacked.
go anywhere.
No.
As he runs into the defender. It looked like he was trying to break it away, but the Orange's defender was right there to say,
All right, quality guy with that sack. There's now Gray looking again. Oh, watch out. You better run or pass. Do something as... Oh, he got it. He's able to hold on to it.
Hand made the reception, but it only a gain of 4, so the punt team is out as the Jacksonville Oranges defense came out swinging on that drive. Came out hard hits, and this is a decent punt considering where they were. Fair catch is called, and the Oranges will get primo field position to set up at their own 42-yard line.
Yeah, and this is a bad place for the Pilots to be in, as Chris, that's how UF rolls. Chris already starting with the running game, as Florida being quite dominant here again, undefeated, winning handily most games that they've been in. Almost got pass interference.
Looking at the replay of that, Robbie, it looks like a little bit of a questionable call, but the officials do what they do. That gives the Oranges a first down, and Stumps is running with it.
Oh, John Stumps. Almost a first down.
It is a 2nd and 1 on the Pittsburgh's 29-yard line.
And gives it to Chris. That's how UF rolls for a first down. Makes it through the line.
That's how UF rolls, and that's how you get a first down for your team. Put your head down, protect the ball, and just plow forward.
And throws it to Chris again as, we got an injury. B. Saunders going to be out for a few plays there.
Looks like he's got up okay. It just looks like maybe he might have had the wind knocked out of him.
I mean, he'll be back, but still, that must have been a little bit too rough of a hit there.
I imagine he took a shot from Chris as Chris was.
As Azernak. No, we got some more pass interference on Pittsburgh.
Again, another questionable call on the sideline there. Receiver caught the ball with no issue, but maybe it happened before the ball was thrown. But either way, that is an automatic first down, and the Orange are threatening here on the 11-yard line.
Almost an interception. They were juggling that ball a little bit, but
they were thinking 6 points there, Robbie, as both of them were looking at it. There was nobody around them, so if they intercept that ball, they're taking that to the house.
And now John Stumpy back, looking, finds. Everybody was clamoring for that, but nobody was able to get it.
There are at least 2 or 3 Orange receivers in the area, but of course, everybody's thinking 6 points, so the pressure builds a little bit, and unfortunately, you gotta crawl before you can.
Unfortunately, unable to hold on to the ball there.
4th and 10, we will more than likely see the Orange field goal team come out for 3 points here, get the guaranteed points. There's a light breeze in the stadium today.
All right, but
Sal Benza is good.
All right, big kick by Big Sal Benza.
As you can see, they're not much. I mean, the rushing attack was good on that first drive, but it was the penalties by Pittsburgh that cost them possibly stopping the drive there with the 2 big pass interference penalties.
All right, they're going to have to watch that passing game a little more closely from the Oranges, so they don't get any more of those calls. But yeah. But hey, at least the officials, the refs out there doing their job.
Kickoff is underway, and the Pittsburgh Pilots get possession yet again.
That slips by, gets to the 33.
Made the first defender miss and had some open field to run, but the Orange thankfully caught up with him to make the tackle and save a touchdown. So that would not be the first time we've seen a kickoff return for a touchdown here in the G1 Football League.
No, it will not. But now, Gray going.
Nowhere to go for the Pilots quarterback as he gets taken down behind the line of scrimmage for a 3-yard loss as Kuma makes the sack.
Oh my God, they're going to have to watch that right side because Kuma coming in for the kill after that. And good pass to Nanoski, who goes out of bounds.
Short 4-yard dump pass, but it was a smart play on the Pilots. Spread the ball out, spread the players out so you don't have everybody jammed at the line heading for the quarterback. So your quarterback has a chance to actually throw the ball.
And Gray looking again, finds, Makeable Bacon, who gets a good, quite a few yards there for a first down, getting all the way to the 38.
Indeed, a nice 25-yard completion to Mabel Bacon. Speaking of Bacon, I can go for Bacon on the same. But Mabel Bacon makes a stellar catch, a beautiful run after the catch. And all of a sudden, the Pilots are now moving down the field.
No. Go there.
Once again, very lucky that ball was not intercepted. But they'll take the incomplete pass on the Orange's 38-yard line.
As now Gray running through, trying to, but just short of the first down.
Gray, Sentinel Gray saw some daylight, got the for sure yardage, sets him up with a manageable 3rd and 3 here on the 31-yard line. You have to imagine that if they don't get the first down here, they're going to be looking at it.
All right, there it is, and almost thought he lost it there for a second, but
he takes a shot while catching the ball. Helping Hand takes a shot while catching the ball on a 12-yard reception, a first down. They're now at the Orange 19-yard line.
And over there to the sidelines. Once again, the Helping Hand makes it to the 14th with that catch.
Indeed, planted his feet, stayed in bounds, got the catch, and it is 2nd and 5 for the Pilots.
And now Gray going 1 yard short of the first down there.
Looks like the poor man. Looks like the knee of Gray Gray's knee hit the ground before he could get over the line of scrimmage, but that matter anyways because he takes it there for a 5-yard gain and a first down in the red zone for the Pilots.
I gotta say, you don't see this very often, especially from a quarterback really taking things in their own hands, just running things, getting it down the field.
This is a stark contrast to what we saw last week as the Orange defenders were right there waiting for that play, as that is a loss of 3. Or a loss of 2, I'm sorry, by Ninoski on that play. Last week we saw the quarterback just stand back there and throw the ball down the field with relative ease.
Right. And the guy had an arm, and the Oranges with an interception. Invader Sham, Logan Invader Sham with a big interception there.
So almost broke it away for a touchdown there. Thankfully, the Pilots were ready to tackle. And that is an unfortunate situation you put yourself in because now you give the Orange a chance for some free points here.
Right, I mean, they've got a long way to go, but still now, Johnny Sergio for a first down.
The Stumpies to Sergio combination is key to the Orange success here this afternoon.
No, incomplete.
Very lucky again that ball wasn't picked up. Eventually, you keep throwing it to the other team. Eventually, they're going to catch it and get possession for their team.
Right. Eventually, they're going to be ready for that ball. And now Stumpy's looking, find it, and he makes a run for it. Makes it across the line. There it is. Making it all the way to the 47. And they are slowly making it downfield. Throws it off to That's How UF Rolls. Chris. Oh, no. We got another injury. Again, maybe he hurt his leg, something. He's not getting up. All right, got him out.
At the 48-yard line.
They just lost.
It looks like he may have sprained an ankle or sprained his knee on that play. Hopefully he'll be okay.
All right, hopefully it's something easy as, no.
A little bit of miscommunication as the running back came out of the backfield but was not turned around.
It's 3rd and 5. At the 48-yard line.
They sit at a 3rd and manageable 5 at the Pilots' 48-yard line. This would be a big stop for the Pilots.
As Azernak makes the catch, goes out of bounds for the first down.
Azernak plays the sideline perfectly, gets the 9-yard reception, first down, and then runs out of bounds.
As from what I understand, Chris is okay as Bird Guy gets the ball for the first down. He's only going to be out for a couple plays, so he'll be back here before you know it.
at the 24-yard line.
Still, Robbie, you don't want to see anybody get hurt here in the G1 Football League. You want everyone playing at their top A games so we can have some entertaining stuff for the fans who are watching at home.
All right, and I mean that's why he's going to be out for a few plays for a little bit.
Well, as you say that, he's back on the field and gained 3 yards there.
All right, I mean, so it wasn't serious. He's back in the action, but you know they take it serious. Tried to fire it away at the last second, but nobody was there for it.
It looks like Stumpy's was a little rattled at the Pilot defender closing in on him, and just had to get rid of the ball a little sooner than he would have liked.
Now Stumpy's goes and gives it to Diesel, who goes past and pass interference on Pittsburgh.
And of course they're going to decline that penalty as Diesel makes the catch for a 19-yard gain and a first down in the red zone for the Orange here. At one point the Pilots were looking like they were going to set up shop.
We got a sack!
Stumpy's takes a sack there from the Pilots. As the little one makes a stellar play in the backfield. And it looked like the Pilots were going to get the ball back, but the Orange have come alive here on offense.
It's juggled, but nobody's able to get it.
Just a bad throw and a miscommunication on the part of the Orange quarterback Stumpy's. I don't know what he saw there, but there were at least 3 Pilot defenders right in that area where he threw the ball.
I mean, he had some trust in his receiver. He thought he could have it, but no, it was just too many. Unsuccessful there again.
Pilots defense bending but not breaking as we fully expect to see, as I fully expect to see. Indeed, the field goal unit out for the Orange here. Again, still just a light breeze here at the stadium.
All right, Sal Benza takes his place, and there goes.
Indeed, this puts the Orange up by 6. 2 field goals at this point, as you can see there.
Hell of a drive.
Indeed, the passing attack for the Orange, while 4 for 9 for 59 yards. The rushing attack did well as a supplement, but the Orange are going to be might regret not getting 6 points on that drive there, as it is still early. Obviously, we're only about 5 minutes left in the first quarter here, but when you get a chance for 3 points, you want to score a touchdown every time.
Right, I mean, and this is a big opportunity here as the Pilots are going to get the ball once again. And hopefully they're learning from what mistakes they are making and can finally get that ball there for a touchdown as they get to the 23. But, I mean, it may not look like it's a long way up here or even on camera, but when you're down there, you're on the field. That end zone, it looks so far away. That's great. Receiver unable to hold on to the ball.
As if you're the Pilots, you need to pick up the first down here and keep this drive.
Just over his head there.
Maybe it's under some being on the primetime show. Maybe it's just miscommunication between quarterback and receiver. But once again, the 3 and out for the Pilots here, as they're putting pressure on their defense early to stop the Orange.
And that's a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 39-yard line of the Jacksonville Orange. As that will set them up in decent field position here. About 4.5 minutes left of the first quarter.
And now John hands it to Chris, who, I don't think he went anywhere.
No, it looks like that was, it barely got a yard coming out of the backfield there.
I mean, it's forward progression, if nothing else. I'm sure they'll be happy to take every yard they can get as,
Once again, what is the you have to wonder, Robbie, what the orange quarterback, or what the Jacksonville Orange quarterback is doing, throwing into 3 defenders of the Pilots. Is he trying to give the game away? Is he just miscommunicating with his receivers?
Oh, no, I think there, James, that he's waiting for maybe a crossover or something. Somebody to, but, I mean, those defenders are there as now Diesel, ooh!
Takes his shot as he got tackled from behind and then speared from the front, but looks like he's okay. Get up after that 12-yard reception.
And now Stumpy looking. Oh, no.
Almost an interception again. If you keep giving the defense a chance, it's going to come back to bite you in the gluteus area.
At the 48-yard line.
As now Stumpy's. Makes a. Oh! He tried. He tried to get it away. He was under a lot of pressure there. As the Pilots, man, they have it in for him now. Here at 3rd and 10. And nope. The Pilots looking good at stopping any possible passes from being made.
It's 4th and 10. At the 48-yard line.
As now here comes the punt. Green with the ball and rolled down. Way back at the 12-yard line. Pilots have a long way to go. And a toss to Nanoski. Dodges and got crunched there.
Yep, tries to fight for that extra yard to get the first down, but unfortunately got mushed up like mashed potatoes on Thanksgiving. He still gets a nice 9-yard gain. He gets the offense moving.
Yeah, run for it, Gray, run. He makes it. Beautiful play.
Gray realizing that nobody was getting open, but he had all kinds of field to run. That is a wonderful rush for the Pilots there. Gets the first down, keeps the drive moving, and the offense clicking on all cylinders.
Right, they're finally, and
Well, as we say that, unfortunately, Sentinel Gray gets tackled in. It gets sacked in the backfield. Thankfully, only a loss of 1 as Kuma once again gets the sack.
Right, Kuma just being a killer here today. And long bomb, but no.
He took a chance on 2nd down. I figure if they catch that, that's a big gain, as well as possibly a shot at a touchdown. But here on 3rd and 11, I would say this is an important first down that they need to get.
Invader Sham! That's the 2nd interception there from Logan. Invader Sham picks it off.
Indeed, that is. He has had his eye on the quarterback the entire day. And it pays off once again, as now the Orange are threatening in Pilot territory at their 40-yard line here. Again, with a chance to get some points.
And they give it to Chris, who gets tripped up on their own offensive line there for a second. But
looks like Chris had a hole to run through, but unfortunately it closed very quickly as the offensive lineman fell into him.
Right, and now merch guy Steve, got taken down.
It's 3rd and 3.
As now Chris with the ball again, trying to break through that line, but
just a bit short, unfortunately. Let's see if okay, surprisingly enough, they're going to go for the punt. Maybe we see a fake punt here. It's only okay.
Nope, they're going through it. They're giving it away. And looked like he clotheslined that guy.
Indeed, Green, instead of letting the ball bounce into the end zone for a touchback, more than likely, he just catches the ball and stands there waiting to get hits. which pins the Pilots, which lands the Pilots deep in their own territory here.
That's
a sack
great.
in the end zone, and that's a safety.
And, Nerf herd. Oh, spin it to win it. The Pilots. Scruffy
If he
Nerf
can clear.
herd. He's going. He is gone.
And just like that, we have a tie ball game, as that was a beautiful 97-yard pass. Oh, you hate to see that if you're the Jacksonville Oranges. They had a chance to put the pedal to the metal, and unfortunately, a 97-yard pass, the second longest play I think the second or third longest reception of the season in the G1 here in the G1 Football League, as this puts the Pittsburgh Pilots up by 1, as nobody expected that play to happen. I know for sure I didn't expect
Yeah,
the
look at
97-yard
that
pass.
drive line, just straight to the end zone.
He made a great spin move to break away and never stopped running until he got to the end zone. That is a beautiful play. One play needed, and all of a sudden the Pilots are on top of the undefeated Jacksonville Orange. Here with about 14 seconds left in the first quarter.
All right, but now they are willingly giving the ball. Obviously, they have to kick off, but it's only 14 seconds left here in the first quarter.
It's a really good kickoff by the Pilots kicker.
There we go, and let's see how far they can make it. Oh, to the 18.
Takes a shot, as I think that defender was flying through the air when he went for the tackle. This will more than likely be the last play of the first quarter.
As now John looking, and bounced right off his hands. I wonder if they overinflated that ball, because that should have been a guaranteed catch there.
Could be a whole host of things that led to that ball not being.
And that is it.
That'll be it for the first quarter here. As AF Rolls unfortunately doesn't get any, but the biggest thing here, as you can see, the biggest difference, obviously that one pass for the Pilots is the difference in this game so far, as that has them up by 1 here.
Right, but
as
now
the Orange face a 3rd and 9 from their own 19-yard line.
Yeah, Florida, the Jacksonville, Florida Oranges now, though, in a good position. He's just running. He's running. He's going. And there, good for a first down.
Stumpy's makes the right call there, as the receivers weren't able to get open, but just kept on running. So he took the free yards, that were in front of him, and he gets the first down. And they sets up shop at the 41-yard line with a little more breathing room.
And there it is. Nice catch to Sergio.
Once again, the Stumpy's to Sergio combo 1-2 punch is going to be big for the Orange here if they're going to win this game. They need a big day from both of them.
And there it is. Oh, that one goes to merch guy Steve, who makes it over the line for the first down.
Another beautiful throw and catch by Stumpy's and merch guy Steve here. He's calling a play at the line, letting people know where the defenders are going to be.
No, we got an interception from Saunders, who just gets mauled after it. Wow.
Yep, and as I've been saying, as I said, the whole first quarter, you keep throwing it to where you keep throwing it into double coverage with the defenders, or eventually they're going to intercept it, and just like that, the Pilots have the ball on their own 29-yard line with a chance to add to their lead.
He was under a lot of pressure to get that away.
If he has another maybe millisecond, Robbie, that is a touchdown there, because that receiver was wide open with not a single Orange defender around him.
Right, but the Oranges, they were all over the QB in that opening play, as now Nanoski gets stopped there on the 31.
Yeah. The Orange defender was not biting on the. And another penalty to the Pilots, as that is a false start as that pushes them back another 5 yards. They went from a 3rd and 8 to a 3rd and 13 here. Looking like they're going to be looking for a big pass, another big pass play here from the Pilots.
Yep, they've got good coverage, though, as Gray tries to make a go of it, but gets stopped.
I will say one thing I've noticed today is that a lot of the receivers just keep running forward instead of turning around and coming back to help their quarterbacks, as the punt team is on for the Pilots.
And it's away. It goes to about the 40. We got a fair catch.
Yep, so basically so the Pilots can't do anything with the turnover by the Orange. The Orange are going to be looking to respond here.
And fires it. Oh, no.
It is almost picked off again. So we're sitting at 12 minutes left in the first half. I'm sure the Jacksonville Orange offensive coordinator and head coach are yelling at Stumpy to take his time and look for the open man.
But he gives it to Chris to make a run for it. Oh, gets a few yardages out of it there. Ooh.
Gets 5 yards out of it and took a shot to the stomach in the process with that spear.
Hope he didn't have anything to eat before coming out here.
I heard a rumor that as that pass is incomplete, he was wide open, but Stumpy just could not connect with his receivers. I heard a rumor that the Jacksonville Oranges ate some Hot Pockets before the game as like pregame motivators, Robbie. I don't know how true that rumor is, but...
and the punt is away, and we got a fair catch.
And the fair catch is the safe call there, as they'll shut up shop at their 14-yard line.
And Nanoski, breaks way and makes it over the line for the first down.
It's 1st and 10.
And Nanoski, once again with the run, almost gets there.
It's 2nd and 2.
And gives it to Nanoski again, who makes it over. Good little three-parter there from the Pilots to get that first down.
From the 43-yard line.
Though if they keep it up, I think the Oranges might catch on. There they go, going back for the pass. Oh, it goes deep, but unable to be grabbed by the receiver.
Do you know that receiver was probably looking at himself in the scoreboard, in the Titantron, in the Jumbotron, whatever you want to call it, was looking at himself running away with that, because again, chances are he breaks that open for a touchdown if he's able to hold
As
on there.
Arrow the Great, with a catch that time.
Gets the first down.
It's 1st and 10.
And they're in Florida Orange, they're in Jacksonville Orange territory here at the 46. As it gets a little confusing looking on the field where midfield is based on where the logo is on the field. So that is an incomplete pass for the Pilots.
Well, you see, it helps when you look. A good way to tell is which side the orange is open on.
That's a good point.
As, helping hand with a good catch there.
A reliable target for Sentinel Gray.
There at the 31.
The 15-yard reception by Helping Hand puts them.
Gives it to Nanoski, but, yep. The Oranges had their eye on that guy.
It's 2nd and 9.
Only got 1 yard out of that. Gray looking for a pass, finds it, and incomplete, unable to hold on to it. Looked like he had it.
Collision between defender and receiver jarred the ball loose. as it is 3rd and 9, a big 3rd and 9 here for the Pilots in the second quarter.
All right, oh, they give it to Nanoski. I don't know. Nope, that was not a good call.
Now let's see here. This would be one of the, if they go for the field goal here, this would be one of the longest field goal attempted here in the G1 Football League.
All right,
we haven't had a ton made at this distance.
But there goes, it's up, and it made it.
Just over the crossbar, as that was Ben making the. I'm sorry, I'm just surprised. That was I think the longest field goal made here in the G1 Football League this season. As you can tell, a balanced attack by the Pilots running in. Got some great rushing and some great passing in there. Puts them on top by 4 now as we await the incoming kickoff.
Yeah, now the Oranges really feeling the squeeze of this lead that the Pilots have. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's enough for, I'm sure, hopefully they'll take some notice.
Well, they probably came into this game fully expecting themselves to dominate from the outset, and while it's been a balanced game overall. Obviously, you don't want to see. We figured that the Orange were going to come out and score a bunch of touchdowns. They've only had 2 field goals up to this point, and at this point, the Pilots have scored 10 straight points unanswered, which the Orange have to do something about, or else this game will break away from them. The Oranges, of course, going to have to peel back some of that special playbook.
And they give it to Chris. Ooh, doesn't make it very far.
It gets a 3-yard gain, a decent gain on first down. Gets them set up at their own 27-yard line. Just keeps the offense moving. That's what you'd like to see. Just forward movement, not going backwards.
And Diesel with a beautiful catch for the first down.
As Diesel is emerging as a good target for his quarterback. Very reliable here. That is a 9-yard reception, averaging about 13 yards a catch here today.
All right, we got an audible. We got people on the move down there on the field. And Stumps. And gives it to Sergio, who gets taken down. But for a minute there, almost looked like he was going to make a good breakaway.
Yep, that Pilot defender made the smart play, reaching his arm out to trip up Sergio. That was a 21-yard reception for the Orange, and that could have been a 6 points. So we'll see if that was a game saver for the Pilots. Chris gains 5 yards on first down.
All right, but now you can definitely see the Oranges are in for the attack. They want to make up those points. They give it to Chris, and Chris gets stopped that time though.
No gain on the play. I keep saying it, but this is a crucial 3rd down for the Orange and for the Pilots here. If they can stop them here, this would get them the ball back with decent field position.
And they give it to Bird Guy. Good for a first down, and they are getting. He takes a big shot indeed, but they're getting closer and closer to that end zone. I'm sure they can taste the points. They just got to keep up this drive. As Stumpies fires it away. Tried to make it in the end zone, but just too much coverage.
The Pilot defender was there waiting for that ball. He's very lucky that was not intercepted. As it goes down, it's just an incomplete pass here.
And Stumpy fires it to Sergio, who
gets the first down, gets them in the red zone at the 3-yard line. As this is a big moment early on in the game.
All right, as Chris gets it in, and the Oranges have answered. Finally,
first touchdown of the day for Chris and for the Oranges, as this puts them up by 2, possibly 3, pending the extra point here. As Chris had all kinds of places to run. The linemen and the players blocked perfectly on that call.
All right, Benza up to put it through the uprights. There it is.
And after scoring 10 straight, the Jacksonville Orange finally answers. You can see they dominated that drive through the air, 4 for 5 for 65 yards, and ending it with that rushing touchdown by that's how you rolls. And we get the kickoff coming back at you. As we are rolling on here with about just under 6 minutes left in the second quarter, near the end of the first half. Do we have any updates from any action around the league there, Robbie?
I actually do. I mean, we already told you how the Game Attack Gorillas finally took down the winning streak.
As we're saying this, Robbie,
oh my God,
this.
look at him go! Oh my God!
Again! We're trying to provide updates for the viewing audience, and we get a kickoff return for a touchdown by the Pilots. Just like that, they say you score a touchdown, but we're going to score one on the very next play.
Oh my God, James, that was incredible.
That was a beautifully. He followed his blocks perfectly and sprung open, and the Orange never had a chance to catch him. As this will put them back up in the lead by 4. It's just like that. The Orange are pushed on their hit, pushed back on. Obviously, there's going to be no passing or rushing on that play. As that was a beautiful kickoff return for a touchdown. I think that might be the second or third one we've seen here in the G1 Football League.
Yeah, I mean, it's the only one that's been on camera. I can't say for sure in the other games because, well, we don't see them. But we saw them here. But speaking of other games, yeah, we have some updates. We've, like I said, already talked about the undefeated RT California Cowboys being taken down by the Game Attack Gorillas. But apparently the Grizzlies and the Sentinels act like they played more than one, have come to an end. And the Sentinels managing to get a win there, going 19-12.
Sounds like it was a solid defensive back and forth duel there.
Right.
He's looking for an open receiver. He's just going to take the fake through.
And, okay, well, I mean, it's good for a first down.
Looking like he was going to throw it there for a second, but instead kept the ball to himself. It just got the first down.
As now Stumpy's going back. Oh, again, he breaks away and gets taken down short of the first down, but they're doing good on that coverage. The Pilots are causing John Stumpy's to, have to go for the yardage himself, but this time he gives it to Chris, who kind of just got bowled over there.
Yeah, but gains positive yardage, gains at least a yard on the play, as that is a third and short 2 here at the 44-yard line.
And merch guy Steve with a big catch. Oh, gets it right there at the 31.
Indeed, tackle from behind, but the play stands. Looks like for the first time today, the Jacksonville Oranges are penalized, as that is a false start. 5-yard penalty will be first and 15.
He got a little excited, got a little jumpy. They're getting close. They're trying to make up those points. It's now Stumpy. Oh! Fook just broke through the line just enough before Stumpy's could get far enough back, and we've got ourselves a sack. As now Stumpy gives it to Chris, but that's no gain there.
Third and long.
Also, from what I understand right now, as that is a complete pass, but unfortunately gets taken down before he can go anywhere with it. Apparently we got a close game in its last minutes here between the Game Day Guardians and the Big House. Once we get a final score, we'll update you, as that is good for a field goal.
Sal Benza make him right again on the field goal attempt there.
Now, visitor 17. Visitor 16.
Is now the 1-point difference between these two teams. I mean, all the Pilots need to do is make a field goal. Obviously, they would want a touchdown.
Indeed, this is a closer game than a lot of the fans and pundits expected at this point.
And nice catch. Let's see how far they can get. Oh, the Oranges putting the squeeze on the Pilots there.
Indeed, not letting him break that one back for a return for a touchdown here.
Great. Oh, unable to complete that pass. And throws it to Nanoski. Get a few yards, but he stopped. They're at the 24. And that is the 2-minute warning. As Nanosuke tries to make it, and he does! Just gets it over the line. And that's a timeout from the Oranges.
I fully expected that Jackson would have called a timeout there to maybe get the ball back before the end of the first half here.
And see that shoulder block just take Nanoski down.
Indeed, he was ready for it. He was sitting there as the play went off. As Jacksonville uses their second timeout to stop the clock.
And they gives it to Maple Bacon, who doesn't make it very far, but
gets the 3 yards. And indeed, the Jacksonville Orange will take their final timeout here as the pressure is on the Pilots here to make a first down and prevent the Orange from getting the ball back.
Doesn't make it.
No, as Nanoski doesn't follow his blocker, where if he keeps running right, he's got nothing but open field, but instead tries to cut it back.
Right.
Gets stopped short as the Jacksonville Orange get the ball back here with about a minute left.
Right. I mean, maybe he thought he saw an opening, but such was not the case.
As the Pilot defenders collide together with the Orange returner.
All right, Bavali.
It's like a crash on the 405 there, Robbie.
All right, 1:07 on the clock. Chris gets it, but it's taken down. I mean, they still got a long drive to make and not long to make it.
Indeed, we're going to see a no-huddle offense here from the Orange as they're trying to get some positive yards and maybe put themselves in field goal range to end the first half here.
And, that's a long bomb, but double coverage is an incomplete pass. Luckily, that'll stop the clock, though.
Pilot defender read that the whole way. It looked like the Stumpies there was trying to force something that wasn't available to him.
All right, we're at 3rd and 9. And fires it off, gives it to Glenn. That's a first down.
That is a first down, but they don't have a way to stop the clock as the clock continues to run here.
At the 42-yard line.
You're going to need either an incomplete pass or for a first down out of bounds to stop this clock. This will be the last.
And nope, they go. That is the last play. That is it. They thought about running it, but the Pilots were ready.
And as you can see there, I mean, it's obviously a tale of two different teams, but the Pilots, despite overwhelming odds, are in the lead by 1 going into the end of the first half here, as the Orange will receive the ball to start the second half.
All right, so they get another chance here to make another drive. They're going to want to kick that ball as far back there as they can. And they do.
He does just that.
Gets it at like the... And... gets stopped hard there at the 19.
Not sure what the returner was trying to do there as he got mushed as he got to the 19-yard line.
And there we go. Oh, gives it to Chris, who, again, gets knocked down. Gets a few yards, but...
It's 2nd and 7. From the 22-yard line.
And again, gives it to Chris, who tries to break through, but gets stopped by the line.
It's 3rd and 5. At the 24-yard line.
Only a gain of 2. They're gonna look for somebody, look for a pass, and oh, gives it to Chris, throws it to Chris, who gets to the 50 for the first down.
It's a big gain for the Orange there.
And
sometimes that's what you need to kickstart your offense, to get the juice machine rolling.
right. And, fires it away, but
That was a series of events that could have gone all kinds of different ways, but it ultimately led to an incomplete pass and makes it 2nd down for the Orange here on the first drive of the second half.
oh, looks like we got a little bit of an audible. He goes back, passes it, and Azarnak makes the pass, but
Azarnak tried to break away from defenders. He did, and as soon as he did, he got met with another pilot defender there to crush him.
And Stumpy's looking again. Incomplete, unfortunately. And I doubt they're going to go for the field goal. I doubt it.
They're technically in pilot territory, but for this distance, it would be
I mean,
a very bad idea, Robbie. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, I mean,
very bad idea.
Sal Benza, he's got a leg on him, but not that good of a leg.
No, I don't think there's I'll be honest, Robbie. I don't think there's a kicker in the football league who has a leg that can make a field goal from there. At least that we've seen so far. I could be proven wrong in a future game before I know. I just know it's
And that's a sack. Ooh. As the Oranges want to stop the Pilots dead in their tracks.
They unfortunately mushed Gray together like a bunch of sodas in a can. When you go to a fast food restaurant and you put your cup underneath and try a drink mixed with one shot of each of the sodas, and it just did not work well.
No. I've never tried that.
I've tried it a few times as way back in the day before I got this job. Like, I'm talking many years ago when I used to work in a bowling alley as a teenager. It always tasted like bubble gum, and I'm not sure why. As that is an incomplete pass as the pilot receiver takes a shot to try to make the catch. Always like bubble gum. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the order I put it in, but it always tasted like bubble gum as the punt team comes out for the Pilots.
And just on the other side of the 40, and
makes a small return to the 46, and the Orange will take that field position every time.
It's 1st and 10. From the 46-yard line.
And Stumpy's broke through all of that somehow. They were coming after him. Do you see that?
Indeed, they were motivated.
And that's a sack by Milski there.
It's 3rd and 7.
Now we got an audible. I mean, you gotta say, I think as time goes on, another one on the Oranges there. As now Stumpy's, he's making a break for it. Can he make it? No, man, just short of the line.
4th and 1.
And they're so close. They told. Sometimes I wonder about who calls these plays because I mean, yeah, sure, a punt is the safe, but when you're right there on the line, one good quick run, 1 yard. as the Pilots there took a knee in the end zone, as Gray going to leg it and goes down to protect himself. Which is a smart move, because I think at this point the Oranges are taking this personally. And Gray breaks away. Gets the first down. And he goes back, fires it off, and gives it to Helping Hands, trying to spin, and down there at the 21-yard line. They're getting close. So close. And Nanoski gets a few yards, but
they are threatening here on the Orange 18-yard line.
And Gray makes another run for it, and it's like the Oranges just aren't ready for that.
Indeed, it seems like the Orange is underprepared as Nanoski dives for the end zone, but unfortunately, as he's laying there posing for the camera, thinking he scored a touchdown, his knee touchdown at the 2-yard line.
Yeah, he dove a little short. I mean, come on now. You're close, but come on.
Yeah, I think the Orange completely unprepared and underestimated their opponent today, as that ball is almost picked off. And thankfully, it just hits the ground for an incomplete pass. I think the Orange expected to cruise through this one with the greatest of ease, and unfortunately, the Pilots are, for their sake, putting up as much of a fight as they can here, as they are threatening to score another touchdown. I'm sure they'll take the 3 points, but they want to come away with 6. And as I say that, they get sacked.
I mean, that's going to be at least a field goal attempt. I mean, if they go for it, no, they're going to kick it. Right, I mean, they're right there, so.
No, the Pilots play it safe and just take the 3 points and go back on defense, as their defense has been suffocating for the Oranges and squeezing out all the plays. As you can see there, of course, the rushing attack was perfect, and that big 32-yard pass was the key to that drive to keep things rolling. 3
points, better than no points.
Exactly. That's the exact reason why they went for it. As we await the kickoff, do we have any I see you got your papers there, Robbie. You're getting fed papers. Do we happen to have any more updates?
Yeah, we got what appears they're still going on, but the Lions and the Fighting Roosters, it looks like the Roosters might be a little bit ahead. We'll obviously update you once we have a final score for all these. But it seems we've got also a tight game between the Twitch Timberwolves and the RT New York Rhinos going down. But the Cheevers and the Kinda Funny Kings, they are, right now, they're in the middle of a game.
Sergio catches the pass from Stumpy's for a first down. Nice 15-yard catch for the Orange. Just like I said, the key to the game today is going to be that connection between Stumpy's and Sergio. Chris takes the ball and gets a positive 7 yards on the play. So setting up shop now at the 42-yard line. Chris, of course, 21 rushes on the day, averaging just only 2.6 yards a carry.
Chris trying to go through again. He's able to get the first down, so that's good. That'll definitely help the Oranges. But still, they are just sitting there in the middle of the field. They still got a little ways to go. Stumpy's looking. I don't think anybody's open. He makes a run for it.
Doesn't get the first down, but gets 6 yards on the run. And That's something we've seen from both teams, more so from the Pilots, but the quarterbacks not being afraid to run the ball if their receivers aren't open as they spread it out here with a 5-man receiver set here. And Stumpy's in the shotgun. Let's see what play they call.
Uh-oh, he breaks through, and Glenn with the catch. Good for a first down.
Looks like the ball was tipped at the line, but he manages to snag the ball out of the air, maintains possession and the catch, and we got a first down for the Orange here as they're in Pilot territory.
And, gives it to Glenn again. Good for another first down.
Breaks away from that first tackle attempt and gets major yardage. That is a 16-yard reception for the Orange. And while this Pilot defense is known for bending but not break, drives like this will eventually cause.
And Stumpy just sees a hole right in the center and immediately tries to go for it. I mean, he got a few yards out of it, but still, whew.
Yeah, my hope there is that was either a broken play that he just took himself, or that was the play call. There was the quarterback draw.
And gives it to Sergio, and just gets piled on there. But they are really, really threatening that end zone here.
Another 16-yard reception for Sergio puts him up over 100 yards for the day. They're in the red zone now at the first.
And we got a fumble.
As that was very lucky for the Oranges. That could have been disaster for them. As I think somebody put the so I thought somebody put the blinders down for a second. As that one of the big things we've seen here is Stumpy takes the ball
and he got it
for a touchdown. That is 6 on the board. Stumpy's keeping it himself and taking it in to put the Orange back on top.
And look at him just plant the ball there in the end zone.
He's not doing anything fancy with it, just puts it down on the ground, celebrates with the fans, and pending the extra point, the Orange could be up by 3. Of course, Stumpy's thanking the heavens above that failed pitch and catch.
And they're going for extra points here. And they get it. They give it to Chris, and the conversion is good. They are up now 24-20.
Indeed, putting the pressure back on the Pilots offense here.
I mean, that right there, stuff like that shows you why they are currently undefeated here in the G1 Football League. And, from what I understand, Florida, they also have a baseball team. And from what I understand, they're number 1 over in the baseball league as well.
Indeed, from my understanding, from what I've seen in the obviously the papers in front of me, they are the right now the RT. I believe it's the RT Florida Flamingos are the heavy betting favorite going into the coming down here at the end of the regular season in the G1 Baseball League. Are the heavy betting favorite to win it all.
Really? Wow. So Florida just
dominating in every sport.
Yeah.
If we ever get a G1 Hockey League, I think that'll be the time when they struggle, because who plays hockey in Florida?
I mean, they've got those skate things that are like hockey stuff. What are they called? Like inline blades or something? They could do that. That's a thing, isn't it?
From my understanding.
As Gray just waiting, now running, and go ahead and takes himself down just over the line for the first down.
Yep, slides for the first down, gets a guaranteed yardage and a first down.
And Gray trying to make a run for it, but they were ready. And Gray looking. Oh, there's somebody right there in the middle, helping hand with a good catch for some good yards and a first down. 27-yard reception there by Helping Hand as Gray trying to break through the line, but the Oranges not letting him get past. Only 3 yards. And now gives it to Nanoski. Gets to the 26. As now they're threatening. They're getting close. The Oranges need to stop him sooner rather than later. And Nanoski gets across the line. That is good for a first down. And they are ever closer. And Gray, good with that run for the first down, as if they're able to get this, if the Oranges let them through, the Pilots will be up once again.
Indeed, of course, as we're winding down here near the end of the third quarter. As that clock continues to tick, of course, the pressure building more and more with each play for the Pilots.
And there it is!
As that was a beautifully thrown ball by the quarterback.
Squiddy gets it in there.
And just like that, this back and forth game continues to go back and forth as we see, the Pilots taking a page out of the Orange Book and going for 2 points here.
I mean, either way, they're up. So
he's got all that field. He had that entire right side to run the ball, and he throws it where all the Orange defenders are. Why, Robbie? Why does he do it?
I don't know, James. I mean, maybe he saw the defenders. Maybe he thought he would be stopped. That's some trust right there in your receivers, but unfortunately it didn't play out. But they're still up by 2, so 30 seconds left on the clock here, bottom of the third.
Sorry, did you say bottom of the third?
Well, yeah, 30 seconds left. It's the bottom of the quarter.
It is the end, near the end of the quarter as well, as that return is brought back to the 24-yard line. As we'll probably see a couple of plays from the Orange before they switch sides of the field.
I mean, we're not going to go up in the quarter. The time goes down. It's the bottom.
As that ball's very lucky it wasn't picked up, but it looks like, again, the Pilots committing pass interference.
Ooh!
From the 34-yard line.
I mean, that'll stop the clock. So, I mean, that's good for the Oranges. I mean, I doubt they're going to make it that far across the field in 20 seconds, but
not with plays like that, with the receivers dropping the ball when it's easily catchable there. As I think the receiver was looking for, saw the open field in front of him and unfortunately couldn't hold on to the ball. As it is 2nd and 10 here for the Orange on their own 34-yard line. No, but I guess they don't want this third quarter down. That is a false start on the offensive line. It goes from a 2nd and 10 to a 2nd and 15 here, pushing the Orange that much further back.
Oh, man.
The end zone.
As now Stumpy's looking and finds Sergio, but Sergio is stopped, which means that it counts down, and that is going to be it. And the end of the third quarter is here. 26-24.
Indeed, the passing attack leading the way for, as you can see there, Sergio, of course, 7th reception is up over 114 yards for the Orange. As I've said all game, the Stumpies to Sergio connection was going to be the key for them here.
And, Bird Guy with a good catch for the first down. Apparently they needed the rest for a minute. They're in between the quarters. As now Chris
takes a shot but gets 4 yards and holds on to the ball. Sometimes the end of a quarter or a timeout can give you a second to breathe and a second to refocus.
Right, really talk to your coaches there on the side get a new game plan flowing.
Indeed, as Stumpy's takes the ball himself for a 5-yard gain, setting up a 3rd and short one here at the Pilots 37.
And Stumpy takes it over the line. And before he could get demolished, he goes down.
Slides and doesn't take a shot in the process, protects himself and the ball for the first down. He's up over 100 yards rushing himself here today.
And, oh, no. Incomplete.
It's 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line. It's 3rd and 3.
All right, John Stumpy's back, fires it off, gives it to Sergio! Gets stopped. Almost thought there for a second Sergio was going to make it, but...
Came up short as he got tackled from behind, and again, another 16-yard reception. The quarterback's favorite target as it is 1st and goal as he ducks in. Touchdown is taken off the board as there's holding on the orange offensive lineman. It's now it is 1st and goal at the 13.
Oh.
It looked like Chris had crossed the plane of the end zone there to put the Jacksonville Oranges back on top. But a holding call calls the makes the play.
Oh! Did you see him juggle it? Did you see? Oh, he could have had that.
Indeed, Stumpy scrambled out and threw it at the last second, and I guess maybe he wasn't ready for it or he was trying to do something fancy. Either way, the ball hits the ground and is an incomplete pass.
And, they just take out Stumpy. He tried to leg it, but, the Pilots are...
Never had a chance on that play, Robbie. Never had a chance.
Yeah, the Pilots are all up in the oranges here after that holding call on the play. And nope, double coverage. I could have swore there was somebody in the middle that was open. I don't know what John was looking at there, but I mean that was the play. As this right here will even it up.
We'll put the orange back. We'll put the orange on top by one.
Sorry, my math was wrong. I'm sorry.
It happens to the best of us, Robert. Yep, the orange do the safe thing, the sure thing, take the points. And unfortunately, I mean, it's not the points they wanted as they were in the end zone.
But, right, you look at that red line. That red line. Oh, the Oranges, they probably hate the color red right now. I know it's like a part of their jersey, but they hate that red line, I'm sure.
Yep, that red line indicates the penalty, the big holding call that took the Orange back and took points off the board for them. Instead of being up by 5 at this point, they're only up by 1. Of course, there's still a decent amount of time left in the 4th quarter here, as that is a deep kickoff here with the Pilots ready to return it.
And only gets to the 17. As now the Pilots' drive begins anew.
The Pilots here are going to be looking to maybe get a quick score on the board, or just maybe get some first downs and get the offense moving again. As again, this game, we all came into this game thinking that that ball is almost intercepted. If that's intercepted, that is a pick 6 for sure, Robbie.
Oh yes, indeed, James. But I gotta say, I was not expecting this close of a game.
Nope.
Myself, because
those that bet on this stuff expected the Pilots to get grounded essentially, and as Gray takes the ball, gets solid 6 yards on 2nd down, make it 3rd and 4. They expected the Orange to not squeeze out a victory, but to just dominate from the kickoff, and the Pilots came to play.
All right, I mean that's the thing. Everybody, I'm sure, a lot of the Oranges fan out here were expecting the Pilots to be pounded into pulp, but it wasn't happening. But now we get a punt, and the Oranges go for a fair catch.
just take the field position and get the ball back on offense. As the Orange are very lucky. Pilots not looking. We're not looking to get a 3-and-out play, a 3-and-out drive there. Obviously, they wanted to put some points on the board. As now it is in the Orange favor to just get some first downs, run the clock down a little bit, put the pressure.
Right, I mean, if they can make a score. Oh!
Again, very lucky that ball was not interception. We've seen multiple times by multiple teams. The defender was looking for a pick six there, and unfortunately just couldn't hold on to the ball to return it for that pick six.
As now, it looked like it was. Unfortunately, he was covered. He couldn't get to the ball in time. Hate to see stuff like that, but now we got an audible. And Stumpy makes a run, and no! I'm sure this is going to be a punt, even though they are right there. And they just give it away. But, I mean, apparently the Florida Oranges don't want to play that too aggressively. I mean, I'd probably be a terrible coach because when you're that close to the line, I would go for it and just try with everything to push through for that first down. But I'm paid to call it. I'm not paid. Oh, we got a fumble. But Nanoski able to recover.
That's why they're down there and we're up here. There's a lot of things you'd have to consider in that situation, Robbie, where whether it's do you trust your defense more? Are you 100% certain you can get the first down? Among many other decisions that go into that. That is why this is it. This is not checkers, this is chess.
Really? Who's the queen? Would that be like the quarterback?
Well, the quarterback would be the king. Because all offense runs through the quarterback.
Well, then who's the queen?
I don't know.
Well, you said it's like chess.
Yeah, because you have to think 3 or 4 moves ahead. You can't just sit there and be like, okay, I'm just going to do this and this, this, and this.
Well, there's a queen in chess. I mean, you also got that one castle piece.
I said it's like chess. It's like chess, Robbie. Not it's exactly chess. Because a fair catch is called, and the Orange get the ball back on their own 48-yard line. Said it's like chess because you have to think a few moves ahead where you can't just do everything in the moment.
Well, I think you're saying just falls apart when put against scrutiny, so I don't know what to say. As Chris, finds a hole and gets the first down there at the 40. I think it's more like that marble game called Kerplunk, where you keep doing this and this, and my God, Bradley! Did you see the coverage? Everybody was on that man, and he just kept going.
Bradley wants to win this game for his team, and he helps by doing just that.
And Stumpy fires it away, gives it to Diesel, who
dove
so
just
close.
Dove just a little bit early. Again, knee down at the 2-yard line. Sets them up in the red zone, though, with an opportunity to put this game to go up by 2 scores.
And Stumpy tried to, nope, we got a sack.
No, he got tackled, unfortunately, in the backfield. It's now 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line.
And gives it to Chris, who... What was that, Chris? Come on. No, you were short. Do you see him dive in? Come on. Some of the Orange people here, they're... that time he got taken down, but...
The ball is on the 2-yard line.
It is 4th and goal here, and they're going for it.
No, they got a turnover. See, again, that's why I'm not down there. I would have done the same thing, and it hurt the Oranges. And now They got no extra points.
They got no points, period, Robbie. But it does pin the Pilots deep in their own territory at the 6, where a sack in the end zone would be a safety. As he just very lucky that was not picked off. That was kind of a throwaway play there, but lucky that
looked like they had a bit of a slap fight over the ball, but nobody got it.
Indeed, is the Orange trust their defense more than they trust their offense here. That's why they went for that on 4th down. The 2nd and 10 for the Pilots. So there's just under 7 minutes left in the second half. Excuse me. Helpingham makes the catch for 6 yards. 3rd and 4. Important 3rd down here as chances are running out, as that puts Helpingham over 100 yards for the day for the Pilots. It's an important 3rd down here as once again comes up a yard short, does Nanoski, as I believe we will more than likely see, we see the punt team out for the Pilots here.
Yep, and they're going to want to punt that far as they can.
That's about as far as you can get, as that is caught, and there will be a return, as that is a decent return to the 46-yard line of the Oranges. The Pilots, once again, are going to have to rely on their defense to come up with a turnover or a 3-and-out here, or else this game may be just out of reach.
Right, Stumpy going back and gives it to Sergio.
Somehow was wide open, despite the Pilots knowing full well that they're going to have to focus in on him all game. It was a nice 25-yard reception. Gets Sergio up over 150 yards for the day. As this air attack is just too much for the Pilots. Tackle from behind for a 6-yard gain.
Okay, I'm also being told that we got some games to end here. We got to update scores for the ends of the Lions and the Roosters, as it looks like the Roosters run away with it 24-14. And a bit of a close game between the Twitch Timberwolves and the RT New York Rhinos. That one going to the Timberwolves 16-14.
Yep, as Stumpy gets the first set of downs, and the clock continuing to run. If the Pilots are going to do something, now is the time.
All right, and fires it off, but incomplete. That'll stop the clock at least. It's over. It's over. Apparently the Achievers and the Kind of Funny Kings just wrapping up with the Achievers with 18 and the Kind of Funny Kings with only 6. And we've got pickoff. And
Kinslow trying to run it out, gets to the 25-yard line on that interception, and now the Pilots have a chance to win. They have a chance to go back on top here, as Kinslow intercepted that ball and was looking for the end zone.
They're gonna have to be what is that the cheerleaders like to say? Go aggressive, or something.
As Gray gets the rush for 4 yards. Of course, got to get that ball, keep that ball moving forward.
Sorry, I don't pay much attention to the cheerleaders. I don't know what they say, so
it's okay. It's a smart thing. As Nanoski had an open field on the left, but tries to cut it back for some reason and gets only a yard on the play. So this is the most important 3rd down of the day for the Pilots, as they need a first here, or else this game may be out of reach.
All right, they are very, very close, and fires it away. Gives it to Maple Bacon. There, good enough for the first down. Yeah, that's better.
Indeed, a beautiful throw and catch. As that sets the Pilots up at their own 45-yard line, with the clock continuing to run, but the ball moving forward.
And tosses it. Oh, but we got a fumble. Nanoski got it, but dropped it. Luckily able to recover it.
That is the 3rd fumble we've seen on a play like that from this game. 2 for the Pilots, 1 for the Oranges, of course. And it's one of the things we talked about early on in the first couple of weeks that we didn't see much of last week.
And a whole cluster there trying for that ball, but nobody gets it.
This is almost 4-down territory, where if the Pilots are going to need to pick up this 3rd down here. 3rd and 11, it is not easy. They need it if they're going to have a chance to win this game.
And Nerford. Oh, we got a fumble.
As out of nowhere, Nefario drops it, picks up the ball for the catch, and then fumbles the ball.
Somebody clip that. I'm going to have to go back and clip that. Oh, my God.
And unfortunately, that is... unfortunately, with that fumble, the Orange... I don't know how to say this, Rob, but the Orange, I think, have this game in hand.
Right, we got a 2-minute warning as Chris tries to break through. Oh, I got to say, that was an amazing play as the timeout is called, and hopefully people have hit record to show that clip in the future. As Chris breaks through.
That's something you'd expect to see here running the G1 Football League, but it happens.
Yep. Another timeout to stop that clock from the Pilots.
It's first and 10. At the 48-yard line.
I mean, the Pilots just trying to maintain, but unfortunately, I think this might be it here.
As Steve breaks away, gets the first down.
Indeed, that should do it here. I believe, yep, that is the last timeout. So that is the last time the Pilots can stop the clock here. So basically, the
minute 30.
Orange, minute 30. The Orange just have to run the clock down at this point. As Chris takes the ball for a 4-yard gain, as the clock will just as the Orange will just let the clock run down.
Right. So I'm sure quite a few running plays are in there for future here. As gives it to Chris again.
Yep, gets another 4-yard gain, makes it 3rd and 3. And I don't see any reason why they're hiking the ball as quickly as they are. They could just let the clock run down at this point.
The ball is on the 30-yard line.
There it goes.
As I say it, they do it.
There it goes. That's the way it goes.
Yep. Theoretically, this should be the last play of the game, but of course, stranger things have happened here in the G1 Football League.
And there it goes. Give this to Chris, who gets the first down. Barely, but it's there.
But it counts, and that should, for all intents and purposes, be the ball game here, because I don't think we're going to see the Orange hike the ball here with 10 seconds left, as that clock is just going to run. And it is an unfortunate end for this game.
Right.
It's back and forth, defensive, offensive battle. We saw a little bit of everything this game, including a player in the air as the Orange offense was just a little too much for the Pilots, the little team that unfortunately couldn't finish it.
Right. So the Oranges, the Jacksonville, Florida Oranges, still untouched here in the G1 Wrestling. Sorry, that's another show. The G1 Football League, but. We'll be back next week with another game and updates on various other scores throughout the night, because apparently there's another game that hadn't happened, but we're not going to be there for that, but we will be back next week for more here on the G1 Football League. So till then, that's James. I'm Robbie. We will see you next week. Oh my